Welcome back to the Kaspa Silver YouTube channel. If you guys are new around here, please consider leaving a like on the video after watching it and also subscribing to the channel. We're keeping it real for you and giving serious education and opinion on Kaspa every single week. So today's video, we're going to be just covering a bunch of news topics for Kaspa and taking a look at the price. First off, Kaspa today is currently up 7%. And currently it's just been consolidating back down to this lower area after we had the run up to about the 1.8 then 1.9 area, and then we came back down to the 1.4. And I've actually bought a little bit more at like the 1.5 area, I'm pretty sure, I think it was. And but yeah, I've just been loading up dollar cost averaging in this area, but so far we just been consolidating. Taking a look at the Bitcoin chart, we can also see here that Bitcoin has just been consolidating as well. We are very correlated to Bitcoin again. So now it's just pretty much whatever Bitcoin's doing, we probably are going to do the same. If it goes down, we'll go down worse. If it goes up, we'll probably go up more than Bitcoin. So what I'm seeing here though is something really concerning a little bit, is the fact that we've touched this resistant area of the 26,800 a bunch of times. So now it's pretty much up in the air on which direction we're going to go. We could be building a really good floor here to hopefully prepare ourselves for this month. This month is going to be huge with the inflation data report, as well as the CPI report. It's going to come out with pausing interest rates and all that kind of stuff, and the debt ceiling and all that stuff. All those macro events have a lot of pressure on the markets right now. Everyone's just waiting for what's going to happen. This green line is when we're going to start getting the news of what's going to be happening, because the markets are future looking. So whatever comes out here, the markets are going to see if this is going to look good for the future. So the markets will rise if the future is going to look good for the short term. So previously we've risen every single time we've gotten these reports for the Feds, the interest rate hikes and the CPI data reports. Every time those come out, we've just risen, and Bitcoin's been following this pattern with the Fed pretty much all year long. So possibly this month, we're going to see a major move. It could be to the upside or the downside. Looking at the RSI, it looks like we are about to cross over on the daily over here. So we may see this come down probably to the 25.2 area before we hit this week of June 14th. But looking at the weekly chart for Bitcoin, as we're getting closer to that, just heavy consolidation here. On the weekly chart here, we see that the stochastic RSI is at the bottom here, and they're about to cross. So possibly if this blue crosses towards the upside, it looks like it's prepping for this June 14th time to just be on an uptrend. On the weekly chart for the RSI, we are under here in the 50 area. So pretty much it's just straight consolidation, Looking at Kaspa, it's kind of the same way. On the weekly chart, the stochastic RSI is kind of about to turn bullish. The trend is about to change. I did say that if we could pull a green candle here for the weekly, we could maybe indicate a trend reversal. But if not, then it looks like we may just go into straight consolidation. On the daily chart, we can see the RSIs are still super low. I mean, 38 is really, really good for buying opportunities usually. And the stochastic RSI is coming down on the daily. So we may have to fall lower. We may do a double bottom. We did bottom out over here at the 0.11. So we may do a double bottom, come back down to that area. I know people have been kind of waiting for that, but we are in the buying opportunity channel pretty much, which is anything between like 1.5 and 1 and that 0.09. Anything in this area right now is kind of like the buying opportunity channel. We do not want to fall under that. If we fall under that, that will look really bad on the price action side for Kaspa. But again, long-term growth is what I'm looking for, and I'm a long-term investor. So I'm just going to keep dollar cost averaging in and not really letting the price action dictate my emotions on Kaspa. So let's go ahead and take a look at some news that have recently come out. So yesterday there was a Twitter space with CoinX. So if you want to go check that out, you guys could go to this article and check out the link to go ahead and listen to it. It looks like they gave a bonus of 40,000 CAS from CoinX. Also, CoinX will be offering a bonus for participants. 40,000 CAS has been earmarked for attendees with the best questions selected during the session standing a chance to win. So yeah, they gave a bonus of 40,000 CAS. Sadly, I had to go to sleep, and this AMA was like very late at night and for my time, so wasn't able to attend it. Probably gonna go ahead and take a listen later. Next, Kaspa has just been integrated with OneKey, and they actually have their own Kaspa designated wallet, but currently they've been sold out. They were a limited edition. I should have picked one up, honestly, for the channel so that we could do a review, but I'm gonna have to pick up a normal one, and I will be doing a review on the OneKey and promoting this as well, because I'm going to try to promote anything Kaspa and give people tons of different options on where to hold their Kaspa, so that you don't have to be tied to one place to hold your Kaspa. There's tons of different places that you can hold your Kaspa. It doesn't have to just be Tangem or the web wallet or just KDX. There's other options, and the hardware wallets are really the greatest options for Kaspa. Next, I just want to recap on the exploration of smart contracts for Kaspa. I made a whole entire video on this called Kaspa Update on Smart Contracts. Go ahead and take a look at that if you want to get updated on the Kaspa smart contracts. There was a lot that went into this discussion here. I mean, it's an 18-minute video, but it's for good reasons, because we kind of go over everything there. Next on the list for news, we have a proposal that was given by Shy. So recently there was a new proposal on the Discord chat. There was a new proposal basically that we were trying to get a new way to vote for everything going on. And so basically people were only voting on Discord. And only voting on Discord is probably not the best way to run votes for where our community should go in the long run. I think there needs to be a new way to how we vote on things. So in the votes and funding discussions, there's been a deep discussion on like changing this up, and Shy came up with a new proposal. The new proposal does involve basically using like KDX to possibly buy a ballot. So you would be buying a ballot and then you would cast a vote, basically using the Kaspa network to actually create these votes. It's a very detailed explanation. I'll put the link down below in the description on this proposal so you guys can take a look at it. It kind of went over my head in some areas, but ultimately what I wanted to point it out was the fact that you need to pay to vote, which I guess is just to make sure that people who actually want to have a say in Kaspa would actually put money into it, and not just have anyone come into the Discord, which could be kind of fabricated on the Discord, and just come in, because literally it would be a vote just like this basically, and anyone can come in, just click, and no one even reads what's really being proposed. And I think that's a big issue. I even admitted to the fact that the recent proposal was to make a website dedicated for voting, but they were proposing for like 350,000 Kaspa to make the website. And a lot of people were like, wait, why do you need that much money to make a website? Like, it didn't make sense. We needed more information. But automatically people were voting for it. And like, a lot of people don't even really understand the back ends of creating a website and like how much money is needed. So it was just a whole issue. So we're basically trying to figure out a new way on how to vote. Shy had proposed this, but ultimately we have not come to a final conclusion on what we're going to do. This is still being discussed, and hopefully we do come to a good conclusion on how to vote in the future for the community, because I want a voice, and I hope everyone else wants a voice in how Kaspa makes decisions for the future. Last on the list is probably not too crazy. I mean, I don't want to make it a huge deal, but just want to point it out. There's been rumors going around about Gate.io possibly having some kind of insolvency problems. So Justin, due to the CEO, this dude arrest, and the multi-chain treasury being backed by 30%, the Gate.io team is having insolvency problems, and this is the Gate coin, and it recently was crashing. So people are just warning people to be careful. CEO of Binance has advised investors to Seifu. CC cited a tweet from Multichain. Might this be an early warning to investors about the dangers associated with Gate.io? Now, I don't know for sure. To me, doesn't matter, because I've always preached on this channel to keep your crypto off exchanges and never trust exchanges with your money. It's never a good option to trust exchanges. So please do your due diligence, learn how to self-custody. If you don't know how to self-custody, I literally have a playlist on my channel. If you go over to the playlist section on where to hold your Kaspa, and basically I cover 4 different ways you can hold a Kaspa. Lastly, if you guys are interested in that Tangem wallet, you guys can actually keep your Kaspa offline and get yourself a Tangem hardware wallet. If you use the code Kaspa Silver at the discount at the checkout, you guys can get a good discount. These cost about $60 for 3 cards, and then it cost about $40 for 2 cards. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and use the code Kaspa Silver. Links down in the description for Tangem. And then one more advertisement for the end. If you guys are interested in joining my private Discord, we currently have a free trial for all tiers. So you can join the Discord and actually get access to a lot of different benefits, such as the Discord, tech support, one-on-one convos with me, and also tracking my crypto portfolio. And each tier offers a little bit more, all the way up to $30 a month, which gets you early access to all my YouTube videos before they go live with everyone else. And then also those giveaways are going to be really nice as well. So if you guys are interested in that, the links are down in the description for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're super close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new around here, consider subscribing to the channel. And with all that being said, don't be average, be different.